Enemas, how and why? Well, what is an enema? An enema is when you introduce a liquid into your anus and get it to have an effect, and then you then poop it out. It is something which is extremely helpful, obviously, if you are suffering from constipation for obvious reasons and some bloating, it's going to help you immensely. But also, if you have mood swings and headaches, anything that involves the head area, because the head area is very tightly connected to your transverse colon. And so basically, any toxicity in your transverse colon is going to have an effect on everything in your head. So your mood, your perception, equilibrium, hearing, sight, anything. An enema can help you if you need to detox your whole body, because the whole body is connected to the colon area. So the enema is going to help you cleanse your colon, and it has a ripple effect on your whole system. So how do you do it? So this is an enema kit here. So this is the container where you can put the liquid. So what can you use as a liquid? So I personally use distilled water. So basically you have to find the water which is the cleanest you have. So distilled water is something that I use myself. And sometimes I use also decoctions. So this is the heel all tea from Robert Moss, and I sometimes use it as a decoction, and I use the decoction a little bit. Yeah, you can put like a teaspoon of it, or in your water, and then obviously you want the water to be not too cold. It should, I believe, feel comfortable. So the water you put in your enema kit should be um, like nice. If you put your fingers, your hand in the water, it should feel comfortable. It should be like a bit of room temperature, or a little bit warmer, a little bit. But it should obviously not be too warm. So if you're making a decoction for it, you'll obviously be waiting for the water to cool down, obviously. So the way it works is you have this that is connected to this end, and you can use this end and put it into your anus. So I use oil. So I rub it in oil, and then I use it. I insert into the anus, and then um, you should be comfortable. So I usually go into my bathroom to do it, and this has to be hanging, and then this has to be lower, obviously, because otherwise the liquid is not going to come through. And so this is hanging of upwards, and then the position I try to be in is at the beginning. I am lying down on the floor on my right hand side, because, as you know, the colon is going to go this way, and this is the transverse colon here. So basically, if I'm lying on this side, so the water can come through this area and then can just go through my transverse colon. So how much water do you need? Well, I usually, I mean, it's up to yourself, really. Well, anything, I suppose, from 1 liter to 2 liters would be okay. For me, I just go from for 1 liter and a half because this is the limit here. So about 1 liter and a half, or sometimes a little bit more. One important remark before you start using the kit and before you start introducing some liquid into your body, just make sure that there are no remaining air bubbles in the tube of the kit, because it's not a big deal, but you might feel a bit of discomfort if some air bubbles get into your body. So before you start using the kit, just let a little bit of liquid out of the kit, and that will clear any air bubble. So when I put the water in, so I try to massage myself just to ease the flow, to make the flow of the water easier, and then it's gonna go through all the transverse colon and then to the ascending colon. And I try to leave it for a few minutes. So I usually I'm with my phone and scrolling and or listening to some YouTube video at the same time. And so I try to hold it a little bit, and the more the better. And then to go to the toilet, you might have to go several times. And so when I'm on the toilet, I'll try to massage on the other side. So I try to massage the other way. So this way. And I really find it extremely helpful. I've had plenty of colon issues and bowel issues in general, and it is extremely helpful. So it took me a very long time before I actually um, got myself into doing enemas. But once I started, I found them extremely helpful. And well, it's not, it's not painful, but it's not a very nice time. It's but you're taking care of yourself, and you know when you get you can get used to it, and you can really have. I mean, it can be extremely helpful if you have a lot of toxicity in your colon, and if you are suffering from agglomerations in your intestines, and so it is extremely helpful, and I really find it extremely soothing, especially for my head and my mood. And as you know, you might have sometimes toxic IDs, and it can be helpful. You know, you find a lot of relief. It provides you a lot of relief, you know, in your from your toxic behavior, maybe toxic ideas, or it can be extremely helpful for people who suffer from cravings, because you know your cravings most of the time, because due to the fact that you know when you're in your microbiome you have maybe the wrong bacteria, or and they are causing you to have cravings, and it does definitely helps if you it can kind of puts things in perspective, maybe in your bowel area. So yeah, so it was I really had to motivate myself for a very long time before I started doing them, but I'm really happy I did start them, and now it's a practice that I do like every couple of weeks. There has been times when I really needed a lot of detox, and I was on a healthier detox period, and I could do it every day, sometime for a period of time. But it should only be help, and it should be um, I mean, I wouldn't never recommend to do that every day, forever, obviously. But if you are doing a heavy detox at some stage, you might find it a good thing, and it's definitely good. Well, okay, so good luck with that. Oh yeah, just one thing. You can find those on my website in my affiliate links. So I buy those from Amazon myself, and if you click on the links, it's gonna support myself. So thank you for that. And in way you get I believe you do get a discount if you do, so it's also a good thing for you. And this is also on my affiliate shop. So if you want, it's very good. I use it as a tea also, and it tastes quite nice. It's kind of a healthy taste, and it's very good. So if you want to have a look at my affiliate shop to get an enema kit, so just go to iridologyreadings.com and then go to the affiliate shop. And then you can go to the Amazon side of it. So this is the enema kit for the US, and it's there for France, for Spain, for the UK. So it's the same. Now, if you want to have a look at the at Dr. Morse's herbal tea, the Heal All, there it is. You have the Heal All tea there. Okay, so good luck. Bye for now.